Hello and good morning. Just going to give ourselves a small flight this morning. Destination is Kingsford, Sydney, and departing from Melbourne. Flying with Virgin 737-800. Just get myself set up here. Everything sorted out. I'm just going to set up the world traffic. So we can populate the skies. Let's see what we've got here. Let's just check out the. I've got the live weather. It claims it's raining. Where I'm situated, it's not raining at all. The sun's out, so I'm not quite sure what's happening with that. Let's have a look at the map. Just bring a map up here. There's more dense weather in Sydney actually than Melbourne. No, okay. I might have a look at the Met and just see how accurate that is, but at the moment it's raining in Melbourne. The airport anyway. Okay, well, looks like we might have a wet takeoff. It looks like we might have a wet landing as well. That weather in Sydney and New South Wales, it's quite heavy orange colour there. That indicates that it's quite a heavy downpour there. Let's populate the skies with the world traffic. Information up for the weather. Incidentally, I'm on holiday. I've got a week off from work, which is great. Been looking forward to it, and so it gives me a little bit of time to fly. Just doing a small flight at the moment. I may do an extended flight later on. It's just I'm going through some issues with performance actually, and trying to sort of nut out the problem. I had a look at my GPU. And there's two settings there. There's a silent setting and there's a gaming setting, and it was on silent for some reason. I don't know why. So I flicked it onto gaming, and hopefully that can make a big difference actually. Okay, let's have a look at the weather. The wind, should we say? Okay, we're looking at 279.0. 279/043. Got the 043. Okay, that's in play, and let's just create that flight. Take a couple of minutes, and it regenerates itself, and it'll populate the sky and the airports. Actually, I might actually send this link over to one of my workmates. He'll be probably having his lunch soon. I'll probably bore him to tears to have a little bit of a teaching what I'm doing at the moment on a holiday. So I love that, Larry. Okay. Just turn that off. There we go. Okay. Let's get ourselves up and running. Get things sorted out. Let's get things up and running. Music off. Bass on. Power. Set a line nav. Window heat. Maybe pro.
Unable to find VHYWA card.
We have this other VFR traffic in sight. Charlie Golf, Sierra Golf, Yankee. Juliet Lima, got up to
Set up the FMC. Reference airport is Melbourne. And our gate number.
You're identified area H1020, stand by for clearance, there's no reported outside traffic.
1020,
Actually, I might actually get a visual. It hasn't come up yet. I was waiting for the my gate number to come up, but I might just get a visual on that. E8.
we're now Bay Bravo 22.
Yeah, 52, thanks, back to the bay.
Bay.
Right, 6 bay.
I know I should be doing this, but I'm having a Scotch and Coke. Unofficially. Okay. Set our IS nav position.
Restriction to reach 9,530 miles Melbourne. Good morning, on the 322, line flight level 250, maintaining flight level 380. 322, Melbourne, that's okay.
The APU up and running. Yeah, sun's bright. Right. Wave.
It's the town hall, they do things we do, but they like to pass the zone in any direction to the southeast.
Point 32, continue tracking to the railway bridge, and where did you want to go?
Anywhere to the southeast, call it easy.
Only 32 from the railway bridge cleared southbound via the freeway overpass, not above 1,500.
Just wait till that comes up to temperature, and then we can set the APU generator. 020 pumps. Okay, let's get Sam up. Okay, we're stationed at Melbourne, and our destination is Sydney. We bought the flight plan from Simbrief. Okay, the fuel, tons of fuel. Payload fuel. So we've got 6 tons of fuel. Times 2 taxi. Fuel truck.
Ground flight overcruise is connected and starting refueling.
We've got a jetway. Catering. Cargo. Yeah. The APU just we had no fuel for the APU. Put it in now. So we need to regenerate the APU. The ground. Start up the APU. There we go. I was getting a bit worried then. Every time I go live, I seem to have an issue come up, but it seems to have sorted itself out now. I should have checked the fuel. The APU is running fuel, so that's why it's basically cut out because it didn't have any fuel supply to run the APU, but now the tanker is now supplying the aircraft with fuel. Which is going to take a little while. Passengers set. Got a full flight today. It's raining in Melbourne, and they want to leave Melbourne to get to Sydney, which is probably worse. So they're coming out the frying pan into the fire. Yeah, full flight today. I'll go. There you go. Performance takeoff. Oh, actually, we haven't. One sec, read it. Let's get ourselves back to the DFMC. Destination. Origin is Melbourne, and destination is Sydney. Flight number. Flight number is VOZ 807. And the runway for departure is 16. Activate that. Just check where we're at with the regards to the departure airport runway. Okay, we're at gate AE, and we're taking off on 16. So we go out to taxi, taking a Golf over to Alpha, up to Alpha, all the way up to Alpha. And then we come to Bravo, turning left to Bravo, and we enter 16.
Much appreciated.
Let's get our pushback set.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Thank you. Pushback plan. So here we are at E8 gate, and we're going to just go round, turn it around here. Set David with the tug will take us to.
Round to flight deck. I can now see where you want to go. Just call me through the menu when you're ready.
Vacated echo for information. There's work with a truck on Tango taxiway retrieving some fiber and objects on the ground there. Runway 17, approximately 132 for that. 132 land and vacated echo.
Yankee 0 Oscar from Earth, and code to NODAS, and long distance 0 Charlie for the RNS.
Report, please. Yeah, 40 on 678. 678, disregard the time, increase to 250 knots to public speed. Okay, 250 knots down on 678. That's what I'm saying.
Taxi Golf 6 up on St. Juliet, runway 24.
Golf 6 up on Juliet, runway 24. Delivery to customer 35, kept at 1 by 3, kept at 2, touch, climb by 75 down, score 1454, touch street 611, 8 station time. It's Sherlock 36 runway 34, report again, straight to get ready for ship. Copy guys, heading started, well up and and it's waiting clear, cancel, thank you. That's fine, thank you, cancel, and the break there.
Maintain 310 knots or greater until 8,000.
310 knots or greater to 8,000.
Copy 702 and no reports for disruption. Arrival, runway 30 on the 340.
Got the final arrival 1830. Final 34 correct. That's don't see much of you.
Just under the 21 adjusted speed, copy plus the time at 32250 knots. First 1988 taxi, hold in place of from 927.
That's still correct. Changes for MEL incident information India. And Airbill 397, just confirm now to QNH1018. With India, we're confirming also view India QNH1018.
LC visual approach, straight in change on runway 35. There'll be a Cessna 205 conducting a missed approach from the ILS to the east of US here at short time.
Velocity set 32, wind 250 degrees 15 knots, runway 27, deeply. Runway 27.
Melbourne, very left end over GP. Please transit to Avalon and then east to the central line to east to Little River Mount and to northeast Florida. QNH 1018 would be Australia.
Range right, that is correct.
Property 722 today, hold short from my 34. Right, that's 133, then 15, correct start there.
133, then
Water books from flight deck to your cabin, and for the ride, it looks like it should be pretty good. So, planning on a smooth ride. Get there as soon as we can. Safe as we can. We'll talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome over.
Ground to flight deck, the tug is driving up. Okay, Captain, all doors and hatches are closed. We're ready to connect.
I don't think I had my mic on. Talking all this way, and just realised that my mic wasn't on. That is a good thing or a bad thing.
The tug's connected and the bypass pin installed. Release parking brake.
Boarding is now complete. Flight attendants prepare the cabins. Verify arm door standby for all call.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's release the parking brake.
We're commencing pushback. Clear to start engines in sequence.
Okay, engine number 2.
Flight attendant first. That's some time. For those customers being in a row, seat 10 days as an extra row, we should please check out the safety information card found in the pocket in front of you. Read the front of the card. If you're unwilling or unable to perform the actions that may be required of you at any time during the flight without injury to yourself.
Just add the fuel to engine 2. Start engine 1. Oh. I don't know if I should have any more of these scotches and cokes. I really don't. Oh dear. Okay. Gee, it seems to be a busy airport today. We've got a Qantas taking off there. We've got 2 Virgins on taxi going towards runway 16 to supply the fuel to engine 1.
Ground to fly deck, the pushback's complete, set parking brake.
Set parking brake.
We're disconnecting the tow, stand by.
Right, engine's up and running. Set to main generator, generator 1. Yard damper on. Disconnect. Get my co-pilot to before taxi procedure.
Tow's disconnected.
Before taxi
Bypass pin has been
procedure.
removed, hand signals to the right, and we'll see you next time. Have a safe flight. Cheerio.
Thank you. The target is disconnected. He's on his way. He's just going to give me a signal that it's all. Is that? I've forgotten that name of the word that he pulls out. It's like a pin. He pulls the pin out and he shows that the pin is out.
Before taxi procedure completed.
Okay, he's given the signal. The pin is out. We're ready to go. Let's get our flaps to flaps 5. Linda will let me know that flaps is set to 5.
Flaps 5 set.
The map up. Okay. Let's get our way down to runway 16. Brakes off. Taxi.
Taxi lights on.
Back on.
Horizontal stabilizer trimmer not set for takeoff.
Thank you. I'll get that set in a minute. Trim down.
Trim down.
Actually, what is the time? Just 12:23. Oh, bang on time. No, we're a little bit late. Actually, I said 12:15 our departure time. A little bit late. Actually, we'll be going over a runway 27, so we just hold short. Just make sure that the actually I might actually bring up the radar. There'll be nothing in our way, so we can. I won't hold short. There's nothing going to be there, so we'll be fine to just go straight through. I need that no more. Know where I am. Better have a quick look just in case. I've got to go through the safety protocol, I guess. Even though I should hold short here, I think. Okay, here we go. Ourselves at the stop line and just get ourselves get my co-pilot to set the before takeoff procedure.
I'll just check it around. I didn't realize that it's so close to someone. How's it up there? Hold short to Sierra, please.
Hold short to Sierra, I'm very full. All you need to be terrible in reverse.
That's fair. 2683, you can fall forward and let us know when you're ready to go.
Here we are, runway 16. Brakes on. Let's get my co-pilot to before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure completed.
Flight deck slightly seated for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
The radar, let's see if anything's inbound. Okay, let's go. Brakes off. Yourself in the centre line. And checker.
So that's the only change for Melbourne to Hutt.
Stabilized. Takeoff thrust set. $80 knots.
80 knots.
Throttle hold. V1.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. You are.
Positive rate.
Positive rate.
$400. $1,000.
Runway turn off, lights off. Flaps 2 set.
Left up.
Approaching transition. Flaps upset.
Bring it around to the right. Up top.
Transition level.
Reactivate autopilot. Yourselves up and around.
Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
Autopilot engaged.
So you can't pull fully into the gate, is that right? Triple four, yeah. Oh, block the engine. Get off the diesel. Half foreground.
Okay, let's get our after
Ladies and gentlemen,
takeoff.
as we climb to our cruise altitude, for your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected road failure. Also remember to use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. We've now reached an altitude where it is safe to use approved electronic devices. Please be reminded that federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular network services during the flight. After the meal service, duty-free sales will begin. The catalog in your seat pocket describes the merchandise available today. We accept all major credit cards, US dollars, and other currencies for duty-free purchases. Due to security regulations, we'd like to remind you about restrictions to carry on baggage containing liquids, gels, or creams.
Okay, let's get our anti-ice up and running. Okay, destination Sydney.
Sorry. I didn't get much sleep today.
10 4 on your current trajectory, you should pass behind them.
That's okay, we'll give it a few more minutes before we go up.
10 4.
I have to tell you, I often make mistakes when I'm worried. 1000 to level off.
question once confirmed the flight deck. Seatbelt signs off. You are free to move about. Please remember while seeking to keep the seatbelts fastened. We'll update you once you start our descent. For now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us.
I think I forgot to feed my cat. Unhappy animal.
China 1000 runway 07, we are direct anchor level 277.
Level 277.
As you learn, yeah, it's all just fast,
Zulu India Hotel, say again please. Zulu India Hotel, stand by. Zulu India Hotel, let's come. Take certain, approach west please on 135-19.
Approach 135.
Hello, 3123, contact director on 126 at day small 1.
1261, day 3123.
Ambulance 277, descend to 8000.
8000, level 277.
Velocity 482, maintain 9000, speak further dispatch approaching nation.
5000, 42.
Direct 109, Delta 737, crossing ahead to be turning crosswind to follow.
Direct 109, Delta.
Ambulance 277, descend 6000.
6000, ambulance 277. Velocity 482, descend 6,000.
6,000, 39,000.
Velocity 482, state descent to 220 knots. It'll be along downwind to medical priority traffic on the crossing.
Process 229, process.
Heading 109, Delta turn left, heading 090.
Left 090, heading 109.
Taxi corner 440, descending to 10,000, we have picked up. Well, 440 approach below, descend by star to 8,000, runway 34 left, expect independent visual approach.
Close 8,000, runway 34 left, corner 440.
Ambulance 277, contact the director on 126, station 1.
Director 1261, ambulance 277.
Velocity 482, contact director 125, decimal 3.
Press I see, velocity 482.
Heading 109, Delta turn right, heading 155.
Right, 155, heading 109 as well.
Takeoff was great. We'll see your landing.
Heading 109, Delta turn right, heading 160.
Right, director 109 Delta.
Heading 109, Delta director now 125, decimal 3.
Director 125, decimal 3, heading 109 Delta.
Course 440, descend by star 6000.
Star 6000, course 440.
Approaching transition.
Road 440, contact director 126 for London. 126
Okay. We're coming very close now to Sydney, and I've just opened up my mic. So we're going to get ourselves ready to get ourselves on final. A little bit worried about the fuel.
My friend, how do I look today?
But I think we'll be okay. Okay.
Good afternoon. Approach 903, approach today, descend by 6000, runway 34 right, expect independent visual approach, cancel speaking 627.
Looks like that the weather is doing itself west. Just turn off the Sydney approach. Yeah, it looks like the weather that we had before we departed from Melbourne has drifted towards the west. And so it'll be open sky.
Transition level.
I'm slightly worried about the fuel. But it's not a bad thing because I'm actually trying to fine-tune the fuel ratio, because I do tend to use a lot of fuel on takeoff from my departure, and so I'm trying to fine-tune the amount of fuel to be needed for my destination. So this one's going to be tight, I think. But I quite like it because at least I have used the right amount of fuel for that particular destination. I mean, looking at the fuel now, I think it's going to be quite sketchy because you still have a fair way to go. Let's have a look. 17, 9, 4, 3. No, I think we'll be okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. With probably a red line on each side to say that we're low on fuel, but that's expected because we're basically arrived at our destination, and that's what I want. Because what I've been doing, and I realised this only just recently, that when I'm arriving at an airport, I've got far too much fuel. And I'm landing very heavy, so I mean, it stands to reason when you've got a heavy aircraft landing, it's going to land heavy, and so I want to try to get the lightest load I possibly can on my arrival.
1000 to level off.
And so I think this one's going to be quite light. I'm hoping it's going to get me there. I think it will, but. I mean, we're probably talking about, I don't know, maybe 750 each side on a
1,000 to go
on a red line. So, but we're all good. I think I actually have perfected this to the T. I think because I think this is quite the right amount of fuel that I needed for this destination to Sydney. But a little bit hair raising when you know you've got low fuel. I know you haven't got far to go, but nevertheless you've still got low fuel. And so when you got your flaps at I don't know 25, it will increase your thrust rate, which will use more fuel. That's my main concern. Is the using the fuel on its max, well, not a max flat rate, but at least a high. It's not 30. Well, I might get down to 30. We see how we go. But no, I think we're looking good. Every day is a learning curve for me, and this one in particular is going to be quite interesting. And so I'm going to be watching my fuel weight very carefully. I just hope that I can get ourselves to Sydney with the fuel we have. Okay, because we're so close, I'm going to just decrease our speed. Which will help on the fuel weight. The passengers let them know that we're about to land.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
So we're at Nashco 67.
So the captain has to that. Prepare the cabin for arrival at this time. All large devices must be turned off and stowed. May continue use small audio devices. So they must be unplugged from the outlets at airplane mode and secured. Also, please make sure your seatbelts are fastened, seat backs and tray tables are upright, headrests are lowered, and footrests and video monitors stowed. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival and be seated.
Amazing what comes up so quickly. It really does come up so quickly, these approaches. When I get myself about 15 nautical, I go manual. I don't like flying ILS. I just like to fly manual. I like to fly into the airport. I don't like anything too much automated with automatic, like with autopilot and sensory landing. I like to at least fly to the airport. And so yeah, look, we're getting an orange light on our left side, but I think we're okay. A little bit worried, but I think we're okay. His famous last words. But no, I think this is norm. I will do some research about this though, on how much fuel an aircraft will have after its arrival at the airport. I don't particularly like my left tank saying it's I'm low with 990, but we will make it there, and be very interested to find out how much fuel we've got left after we reach the gate.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Set off my LNAV then, which put us out of play a little bit, but we're back online now. We'll get ourselves back in the route, which I didn't like too much because we're so low on fuel. Right, so we'll be okay. So from RX24 left, we got 15 nautical to the runway. Not burning too much fuel. Set the speed down to 175. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1 set.
Speed the 175. We get to RX in line with runway 34 left. We might bring our speed down to 165. That's quite an aggressive bank because it, for some reason, my LNAV got displaced, so it's trying its hardest to recorrect itself to be online. The route, there you go, it's going to open up. There you go. So it's all good. It's just the middle of it, the cloud cover at the
Damn,
moment.
got something to the eye.
Doing a major recorrect here. There we go. So, 2 red lines on the on both tanks. We need 4 or 5.
Thousand to go.
I mean, this will bring us out on final, and our speed will be, I say 155, I think. 155, flat down to flaps 5. About 4,000 down
Flaps
to
5 set.
let's get down to 400. Okay, we're online. We're just going to get ourselves online. 400. Let's get ourselves 4 there. 4 there. The descent is more than I'd like, but that'll do. And I'll bring ourselves down to bring ourselves into manual very shortly as soon as we get ourselves on a certain line on the runway. See, I might actually delay the disconnect the autopilot and just let us travel in on auto. If we get a bit closer, I might disconnect the auto. So at 300. 5 out. We can reduce the descent a bit. Let's get ourselves on the line of the airport. 500, 550, 650. It should come back. 700. There you go. That's 700. Still pretty high. I like it about 450, but 700 is okay. I'll disconnect very shortly, and I'll guide ourselves in manually very shortly. And that's going to go up even more, I think, because we're a little bit over. 850 is giving 9, isn't it? 9 at 300. Okay, look, I'm going to go manual now. I see the runway in front of me. Let's get ourselves landing. Let's get the landing gear down. Brake on. Let's land this aircraft. Don't be too hasty. Trick is not to land too. I know you want to land, but
approaching minimums.
1000 to level off.
Don't need to land
Minimum.
Immediately.
Flaps 25 set.
And that's what I tend to do. I tend to want to land immediately, even though there's so much room I have I've got a lot of land to land my aircraft, a lot of space, but I tend to want to land immediately, and I don't need to. I need to give myself a little bit more space, a little bit more time.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude
Taxi
set.
lights on.
To land. I don't get to. I mean, obviously, you want to land, but it doesn't have to be immediate. We've got plenty of time to land this aircraft. And what I'm trying to achieve is a soft landing. It's okay to land. Even though we've got the fuel looks good. I like that. I mean, like the fuel. We've got plenty of fuel.
500.
So I think I need to stop as well. Stop worrying about the fuel too much, because we do have enough fuel, even though it's lit up in orange. We have low fuel, but we are at the destination.
300.
Just slow down the power. Some air brake happening.
200. 100.
Okay, see how we can do here. Now I'll go flare in a minute.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Not bad. Just a little bit off the centre line.
Reverse unlocked.
Reverse thrust.
80 knots.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
That was a bit better.
Stabilized.
That's a bit better. Yeah, so it's just to be a little bit more calm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate.
Don't get too excited about the landing, really.
We
I
ask that
think
you please use caution
we've got
when
plenty
opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from any items
plenty of
that may
time
shift
to
during the
land.
flight.
It doesn't have to be immediate, even though I'd like it to be immediate. It doesn't need to be immediate.
Before you leave the aircraft, please be sure to check your seat pockets, the overhead bins, and the floor area around your seat for any
Flaps upset.
you may have brought on board. We'd like to thank you for flying with us. We enjoyed having you on board today and look forward to serving you again soon. Thank you and have a great day.
Stabilized.
But I think I've adjusted that fuel just right, I think. Which helps. It does, it helps. You've got a lighter load of fuel, and so the aircraft's going to land lighter. And that was the goal of this particular flight, is to make sure, just to make the fuel as lean as possible, but not too lean, not to be able to land at your destination. And so I wouldn't want to do a run around. I wouldn't want to be in a stack, probably one stack maybe, and that's it. And this aircraft is empty. This airport is empty, so something's gone wrong there. This airport should be populated, but it's not. I wonder what's gone on with that. Anyway, let's get ourselves with a Virgin, and so our Virgin is basically left to right. We've got gates left to the right, left and right, and Virgin is left and right. I normally take the left of this estuary here, and the Qantas is on the other side. But it's not populated for some reason. I did set it. I did set my my world traffic. For some reason, it's not. It hasn't generated. So we've got no aircraft in or out, or even static at this airport today, unfortunately. It just adds to the realism. Overshoot that. I'm getting a bit carried away.
Stabilized.
No, totally naffed that. I'm sorry about that. I've naffed it. That's purely because I haven't got my my views set up properly. I'm sorry about that. I've overshot the I've overshot my gate. Yeah, I've overshot it big time. Oh, a bit disappointing. I'll blame it on the Scotch and Cokes I've been drinking. I'm a little bit should be flying, I don't think. Are we going to get this gate in play? I don't think we will. No. That's right. Okay. There's a short flight there. I think I might leave it at that. I may do a longer flight later on, but there's a few things I need to sort out. I might just sort out a few window screen hockeys that will help out, because I haven't. Sometimes I do it manually. It'd be great to actually have it hockeyed, so I'm actually there instantly without actually trying to navigate myself with my mouse and the cursor on the keyboard. Yeah, I just wouldn't mind checking out the fuel actually. That's probably the main project for this particular flight, is to fine-tune the fuel. We've got 570, 670 on the fuel, which for a long time I've been trying to avoid all of this. Let's just have plenty of fuel to get to the airport. But I'm thinking that maybe we should just reduce the amount of fuel to the airport, and I think this one was just perfect, to be honest. A light amount of fuel, a light landing. Actually, let's have a look at the landing and see what the percentage rate was for that. One sec. Because I've been landing heavy, and purely because I've been having more fuel. So let's go to bookings, progress. Okay, look, it isn't good, but it isn't bad. It could be a lot better than what it was. I mean, it's 332 feet per minute, which, look, it could be a lot better than that. But it's a lot better than what I've had previously. If we go to my logbook, how do we get my my history on landings, on percentage wise? Bookings, passport, community support tools. There's something here that actually does give me a percentage of my landing. I'll find it in a minute. What we got here? Average landing rate. There we go. Well, okay. Well, that is my average landing rate is 311. But again, it could be a lot better than that. It could be a lot better than that. Complete flight. Flight data. Flight notes, which I haven't put anything in yet. Okay, there is something there. Logbook, not logbook. Achievements, no. Logbook. Well, anyway, yeah. So I mean, if you're going into the 400, 600, you've got yourself a very heavy landing. What I was going to try to show you was some other flights I had previously that has given me some, given myself some lower landing rates. And I had noticed this because the fuel has been a lot less than what it had been. I get some heavy landing rates. Okay, can't find it at the moment. I'm not really there at the moment in that sector. I probably had too many scotches. and that's probably why I'm screwing about a bit. Let's have a look at the landing, and let's just see what that looks like visually. I just want to turn off my Project Fly so it knows that I've actually finished the flight. That's off. Before I terminate this stream, we'll just check out this this landing from an opens perspective. There you go. That should be enough. And we're looking at it from a runway point of view. Okay, okay. All right, just look. I mean, I've left the doors open, so don't worry about that. I've just when it's recorded, it records it in the where the aircraft state is, and because I've let the passengers out, so you will see my aircraft land, even though it didn't land with the doors open, but you will see the recorded with the doors open. I just want to let you know that I didn't actually fly all the way from Melbourne to Sydney with the doors open. So whereabouts are we? Let's get ourselves over here. We're on the right hand side, and so there's two runways that jut out. Let's start this again. Runway. So that is going down around to confusing. That's what I'm looking for. Is that runway? Oh, jeez. How far away is it? It's over here because it's got this little bit of estuary of water there. That's the runway that we'll be landing from, or landing to, should I say? Let's get ourselves there. And will my runway take me there? No, it won't. I've got to drive myself there physically. So just bear with me as you can fly over to the right through this stretch of water to land on this runway. To work to get ourselves to this runway. And so we'll see the external landing of my landing. So I just want to get it right so I can actually get this camera view at the right place. And I've overstretched the runway. So there we go. There's the runway. Let's just get ourselves forward a bit. So yeah, so here we are. I'm sort of flying over this section here, and talking about not trying to land instantly, just to coast it in, release the power slowly, perhaps add some air brake, and sort of start landing around about here. And there's another one coming up. So you don't need to worry, it's not oh god, well, there's so much in front of you, you've got so much time, and here, and you've got another one down here as well. So you've got a long stretch to, I think I actually have landed around about here actually. So let's just face ourselves towards. Oh, where are we? I'm a little bit confused. I don't know why I am, but I'm a little bit confused. Look where we're at. This is the one where we're landing from. And here we are. Sorry, I just didn't see it. There it is. That'll do. Okay, let's just see where we're at. Let's just let's play that. Okay, like I mentioned, the doors will be open. It's not suggesting that the doors will open all the way from Melbourne to Sydney. It's just to open the doors at the gate at Sydney, but it records the plane as it was at the end of the flight. So a little bit. I should have closed the doors, then done the record. Just and then played this. But I just want to check out the actual landing and see how heavy it looks. Even though it's not that heavy, but it's heavy enough. It could have been a lot lighter. But it has certainly proved that you've got more fuel in your fuselage. You're going to have more of a heavier flight. And I'm also trying to get used to flying without VR, because I fly so much better in VR. You get a bit of feel of the aircraft, but when I'm streaming, it's going to have to be this way. There we go. The approach looks good. Flaring now. No, no, this. Ooh. Yeah, probably could have given myself a little bit more distance, I reckon. Let's just pause that. So I've got the air brake up on instantly, and I've got the reverse thrust coming on quite instantly. But I think the flare was a little bit too deep. The flare could have been a little bit less aggressive. Let's have a look at that again from that point there. No, actually, I might actually have a passenger's perspective on this landing. We've seen external view. Let's have a passenger's point of view on this particular landing that I just made. Yeah, look, when I actually use VR when I'm taking off and landing, and that's the only way I use VR. And I get a bit of feel on the weight of the aircraft. You sense you feel the aircraft a lot better in VR. But on a 2D screen, I don't feel it as much. I don't feel that natural weight that the aircraft has in comparison with, I mean, with the thrust and everything. I can actually land quite lightly in VR because I feel it. I feel where it's going. I feel where it's at. I'm trying to get acquainted with the 2D screen. Because I'm going to be doing more live streaming, and so live streaming will have to be with 2D screen. So getting the fuel right and also landing correctly as well is my main priority at the moment. So we're looking at a passenger's point of view, and so we'll see and we'll sort of feel what that landing will feel like when it lands. Wasn't too bad visually from the external view, but it could have been better than that. Could have actually sort of glided in a little bit better than that. So we're just coming on now. This is quite good because I'm not actually being determined to land. I'm actually trying to coast in. There you go. That's not bad. That's a comfortable landing. Reverse thrust. So that's okay. But it can be a lot better than that. I'm trying to get myself under 200, which I have done before, and when you get yourself under 200, it's chalk and cheese. It really is. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, it's trying to get yourselves the passenger's comfort, and also the airframe's comfort of landing, really. And I do try to achieve that, but. And so I have noted down on the amount of fuel that I need from Sydney to Melbourne or Melbourne to Sydney, and I'm actually going to put that in as the perfect amount of fuel to be to load in for the airplane. Whoa. And I've just recently set my GPU has got it's got two settings. It's an RTX 380 Ti, and it's got two settings. One's on silent, and another one is gaming. And since I had my GPU inserted, I didn't put in the setting for gaming for some reason. I don't know why, but I just didn't. It's such a small switch, you could miss it if you didn't know it was there. So yeah, look, I've put it onto gaming, and I've also changed my channels, my memory channels, and I think that's a lot better as well. And I haven't had no problems with this flight, which is quite good. I'm forever tinkering around trying to get an extra frame rate out of this this flight sim, and I don't know if we should just give up on it and just leave it the way it is, or do I still go out there and endeavour to try to find some more frame rates? What I need to do is to give myself a little bit more memory speed, virtual memory speed. That will help an awful lot. There's a little bit of a bottleneck there. I've upgraded my GPU, I've upgraded my CPU. I need to upgrade my virtual memory, and hopefully using the right virtual memory, which I will do some research on. I'm not going to go to a Gen 5. It needs to be the highest latency I can get with my virtual memory, and I think everything will be cool. Just give ourselves an external view before we get to the gate. See, I messed this up a little bit as well, and it's purely because I just set my windows, pocket windows, all wrong, and I'm just trying to play about what am I looking at, and trying to concentrate on the throttle rating as well to get myself slowing up and get myself ready to the gate. Wasn't working out, and I overshot everything. So you look at that, I'm way off the center line there. I know what's going through my mind at the time. I'm thinking about the actual landing and the fuel, and at the same time trying to sort of gather up the right footage for the screen. It's so yeah, I'm not prepared for that. I should be a little bit more prepared, and I will be next time. There's something else for me to get right. Yeah, so like, I overshot it big time. Like, I've hit the building. I've gone right into the building there, so that needs to be corrected. Anyway, that's enough of that. Well, look, whoever's looking at this screen, at this YouTube channel, thanks for watching. It was only a little bit of trying to find out about the fuel ratios at the moment. Yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. Even it's like, it's so worrying sometimes. Like you got, I don't know, let's say you got 45, even 65 miles to go, and you get these yellow, these orange lights come up. You're low on fuel. You know, are you actually going to make it to the airport? I've always overestimated the fuel because I want to get to the airport with well, it seems too much fuel, too much weight. That's why I'm landing very heavy, and so next time will be hopefully even better than today. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I may have another flight later on this evening. It'll be a longer one. I'm not quite sure what the stretch of distance it's going to be as yet, but we'll find out. If not, it may be tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you soon.